I love it when they call what Kid Rock.
Kid Rock?
Kid Rock.
I like Kid Rock.
Hey, the big shot.
He's from Michigan, right?
Yeah, true. Tyler here from TCDC Media. I'm here with AM Taxi.
How's it going?
Hey.
Hey, have you state your name and what you do today?
I'm Adam. I play the guitar and I sing.
I'm Luke, and I play the piano and dance.
How did the band get started?
Well, me and Luke went to school together. Actually, his brother John moved down the street from me, and I'd been jamming with these other two guys for a little while, and we'd done some recording. As a matter of fact, we wanted to play live, and we needed some more guys.
Yeah.
So we got these two, him and his brother, involved, and it just sort of went out from there. It's just a lot of guys who've known each other for a long time, and we play music together.
So I know you got your new album out called
We Don't Stand a Chance.
We Don't Stand a Chance. It just came out a couple days ago.
Yeah, it's out on iTunes right now for $6.99, and you can get it in record stores on June 8th.
Oh yeah. What was it like recording the album?
It was an interesting process. We were down in Austin, Texas, and we did everything to get together live, which I know a lot of bands don't record that way anymore.
The Beatles did, I think.
The Beatles did. I mean, that was the way they used to make great records. You know, everyone would sort of play together. And in the last 20 years or so, or maybe 30 years, everyone's switching up. You know, doing one instrument at a time, using computers, and this and that. We kind of wanted to go back, so we used reel-to-reel tape. We all played together in a room live. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, the tape was something we were looking for. You get a lot of, I think, what they call tape saturation. It just sounds different. You can't really replicate it with a computer. I'm sure that they could try.
Yeah.
But that's one of those important to us. You know.
What's your opinion on auto-tune and stuff like that?
I don't know. It's helpful. We didn't really use any. I've been in the studio situations before where it's, we use them on background vocals, because you can't really hear them anyway. It just moves things along a little quicker. But honestly, it tightens it up. But we didn't end up using much at all. I think there's maybe one or two times we had to because we missed something and we had to go back and it's too late to redo it, so we just kind of bumped a note. But honestly, I think it's a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
It concerns me a little because I read an article about this guy, and he was the best auto tuner. It was kind of a page-long thing, and you might not even know his name. I forget what his name was. But he was known as being really good at auto tuning because he was good at using it. He had built his own, auto tuning software and whatnot. And the concern about that they had brought up in this article that he himself had brought up was that basically anybody that was under the age of 15 had not heard a non-auto-tune recording for the most part in their lives. So they just everything they had heard was auto-tuned, so they could hear somebody who actually had made a really good recording purely off their own skills, and it wouldn't sound up to par to them because they're so used to everything being perfect. Same thing with the drums, because when he would auto-tune a record, he would auto-tune every single thing on it.
Yeah.
And the reason he was so good at it was he could do it without knowing, we wouldn't be able to tell that it was auto-tune. It just sounded like it was a really well-made record. So that could be a concern. But I actually also read something a month ago that said that they think that younger kids are starting to get really used to lo-fi recordings, not because the recordings are lo-fi, but because they're only listening to MP3s, which are losing a little bit of the high fidelity.
Quality, it's interesting too.
So this professor in college had taken all of his 18-year-olds as freshmen and asked them which of these two recordings sound better. He was the same recording. One had actual digital format, one MP3, and everybody preferred the MP3.
They're used to hearing it.
So it's kind of the whole technology thing. That's the only thing that concerns me about is people might start to lose knowing what it actually sounds like.
We got a few fan submitted questions, and one of them was, what were you guys most excited for about working?
Well, besides, sunburn, heat stroke, all that fun stuff.
He's not as excited as I am.
No, I'm thrilled. I'm actually thrilled. It's going to be a great tour. It's, we're honored to be a part of it. It's been going on for about 15, 20 years, but I think we're looking forward to the kids, the fans, and also seeing a lot of great live music.
Motion City soundtrack, one of my favorites.
Motion City will be on there. Clowns and Souls will be on there. After lunch. Hey,
we're kind of in the middle of something, man.
Iggy Pop.
Let me see him. Everybody got one?
Sure do.
Why you on video, son? Without my permission. Hello?
And we're back.
Yeah, sorry for the interruption. We got interrupted by
Nice to know friends.
Give us these.
We were talking about work tour, you know, it is going to be hard. I appreciate the fact that we have a driver and like a bandwagon is what it's called, which is for me exciting. I'm excited to have like a vehicle that we can move in as a group, beds, a place to stand out around, a bathroom and a shower.
Catering with all the venues.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's like a real, I mean, it's not the tours we've been doing have been real, but I mean, what people imagine. A tour and like being in a rock band, when you imagine the bus. You don't imagine a van in a trailer.
Yeah, I know a lot of bands don't ride buses anymore.
Right, I mean, it's not cost effective.
We're not quite in a bus, but we're
it's close.
It's a short bus.
It's short.
For special bands.
Like AM taxi.
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
I think you've been asked this question 1,000 times, but what's the story behind the band?
Well, we were called American Taxi. We had to change it. Yeah, there's another group that had been around longer than us. There was lawyers and a few phone calls, and that's really all I would say.
I don't think a few phone calls, a lot of phone calls, but not
Oliver,
a lot getting done.
Yeah. But now we're AM Taxi, and we have never looked back.
What stories? Do you guys have any like stories you want to talk about?
From the road?
Yeah. Any sort of
We have plenty of stories.
like a crazy one.
How about when you threw the phone out the window?
That was a good one.
That's outrageous.
That's just mean to Chris, really.
Yeah,
The drummer.
he threw a drummer's phone out the window. That's fun.
I tried a new fruit.
That's about as exciting as this
Yeah,
tour.
I was really excited
What
about
was it
that.
called?
We stopped at
I've never heard of it before.
at a fruit stand in California, and I had a pomelo, P-U-M-M-E-L-L-O. It's like a sweeter grapefruit,
Yeah,
and it's really
never heard
soft.
of it.
Sounds like
And when,
pumpkin.
It's
it's like this big, but then when you peel it, it actually gets down to be about the size of an orange before you peel an orange, because the outside of it is so like doughy and mushy. It's such a thick thing, and it was like really hard to eat. I was sitting in the back just getting juice and stuff all over me. When you bite it on the side of the road, you're like, oh, this is gonna be so good. Then you've never had it before, you don't realize it's gonna take you like 20 minutes just to peel. And then after you peel it, that white stuff that's on the other side of the orange, there's still a pretty thick layer of that. So I couldn't even break it apart. You know, so I'm trying to bite into it.
kind of good mobile food, not
so much, but it did taste really good.
Oh, what's in your pockets?
Well, there used to be a quarter. Now the flag's out. Now there's a little
A
flag.
pick. The tours got all the tour dates on it.
Parliament
Cigarette.
lights.
Can you get in there? Yeah.
An Aerosmith cigarette lighter.
My phone and my wallet. Yeah.
My phone is not in my pocket. It's charging
wallet.
upstairs right
My
now.
George Costanza wallet.
My wallet's held together by backstage passes that seen better days.
And a chain.
And a chain.
Because I always know how like.
Kodak moment.
Hey, hey.
Here we go.
Okay.
You know what? As we walk the walk, see, memories preserved in our mind,
That's for sure.
but we don't have a tangible. You know, I pledged my fraternity, man, in Eastern Michigan, 1979, and some guys, man, came up with a picture. You know what I'm saying? When I was pledging, dude. Yeah, but it's Kodak moment. You know what? Check this out, folks. My dad was my best friend, selfless, timely, humble, consistent. My dad was 86 years old, man. You know, my dad fights, man, but on my life, my own personal bias, but selfless, timely, humble, consistent. All man, always put other people first. Having said that, my dad used to be sitting there daydreaming. When you think about 80 and 86, you face very strong mortality. You know, your peers are past, you reach the point where it's all about wherever you believe in your family. Capture the moment, baby. Long past your life. World's a pleasure, man.
Thanks, man.
I'm gonna share something with y'all. The formula for success, folks, is not saying since the beginning of mankind. So when I'm trying to figure it out, I try to take myself out of the situation, take in terms of what's historically been successful, apply it to my situation. Likelihood to work for me because it's been working for people the whole time, right? That makes sense, right? Every decision that's ever been made on earth, folks, every decision that you and I make from the time we're born to the time we die is based on the decision making we have to do. We do what we do, and it's just what we want to happen because nobody's responsible for happiness but me. I hope not only for me, but my mom and dad live over here and the rest of the world for me and my friends and cutie.